Good morning, everyone. It's forgive me, I know I've been about a week from doing a video, or close to a week. Sorry about the sun too. We are on a job site. In one of my previous videos, I had mentioned that one of our tree customers wanted a quote on demoing a house. And so we have this house in the background. So it's this one right back here. So we're taking that down today, and it'll probably roll over into tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get some good content of that. And so stay tuned. I hope y'all enjoy the video. God bless y'all. This is part of the everyday grind right here. I don't typically do this kind of work, but this was kind of what opened up for me. It was just an opportunity. And anyway, I'll discuss some of that stuff later on. I'll let y'all kind of sit back and watch. So all right, y'all enjoy. All right, the sun was shining in the phone. But anyway, so she had asked me if I knew of anybody to demo, and I'd never done anything like that, but I knew the guy that helped us do some tree work. He has a little rental, equipment rental business, and so I knew he had an excavator, and I also knew he had a skid steer, and so I felt pretty confident. And we had already talked that he did stuff like that as well. So he did odd jobs, all kinds of stuff. And so I did assume a little bit that he did that kind of work. And he kind of just reminded me of the type that would do just about anything. So I went ahead and just calculated what I thought it would, you know, how many days it would take and whatnot. And so we'll see how it works out. But I was hoping that that it would only take 2 days. And so we'll see how that goes. We were supposed to have roll-offs here by like 9 o'clock this morning, and it's rolling up on 10 o'clock. And so we probably won't get our first roll-off until 10:30ish. I don't know what time it is. Let's see what time it is. It's almost 10, I think. Well, it's 9:30 right now, so hopefully we'll have our first roll-off by 10 o'clock, and so that won't put us too far behind, hopefully. The house seems to be coming down pretty quick. So you can tell they've done, they're efficient with the machine work, so that's good. But anyway, so I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ask them. I'm gonna go ask Raul how much. He doesn't know what I charge to do this job. So I'm at $8,500, and that's to do a complete tear down and haul off. I kind of guessed it would take me, my dump trailer, I have a 20-foot dump trailer. I assume it would take me around 8 to 10 loads. 20-foot dump trailer, 7-foot wide, and 3-foot walls. And I could be way off. Like, once again, I've never done this before, so I'm kind of sort of guessing. So, and there's a reason why I'm telling you all this stuff. Hey, Raul, do you mind being on camera?
No.
Okay, you mind if I ask you a question?
No, go ahead, man.
All right. Everybody, this is Raul. He is doing quite the job on this demo. But so y'all heard what I just said. Raul has no clue what the price is. Where would you have been at on this removal?
This removal, dump fees and everything? Or?
Dump fees and everything. Like if you were coming out and you were quoting this job to remove everything like what we're doing.
Nothing less than 8,500.
You would have been at 80. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. That's right on the money.
All right. So I appreciate that. So yeah, that's 8,500. I do a YouTube channel, and so I post these videos and trying to encourage people to get out and hustle.
Oh, gotcha.
You know. So there you have it. Like, I've never bid anything like that before. I was just thinking about my time and how much my time's worth in doing something like this. And I was, with all the dump fees and everything like that, I mean, like, sure, I'm not gonna make $8,500. I'm hoping to make somewhere around 2,500. And I'm just being open and honest. Like, that could be way low, but just in this area, it just seemed right for this area that we're working in. And so we're slow, and I mean, to make it, hopefully if we're able to get it all done, and after it's all said and done, I'm able to pocket, you know, $1,200 a day. That I would say that's really good money. Like, that's, to me, that's really good money. And so please don't diss me and like talk down on, like, because I'm new at doing this kind of stuff. I'm subcontracting. Like, it's not my equipment, so there's no wear and tear on anything of mine. It's just more or less just my time that I'm gonna have invested in it, and really just shooting content. So, and the reason why I'm telling you all this is because, like I told Raul, this channel is obviously it's the big reason is because of Christ, and just doing all things in Christ, and find, you know, everything that we do it unto the Lord, right? And so part of that is I'm just encouraging guys and girls to hustle, like, get out of your comfort zone. Like, this wasn't my comfort zone. I've never done anything like this. Once again, I know you've heard me say that a lot. I haven't done anything like this before, and so I knew I wasn't going to have a whole lot of my own equipment into this. Originally, I was going to use my dump trailer and truck to haul, but we found a really good deal. I think it was a good deal on some roll-off dumpsters, so I'm not even having to do that. And because of that, say I come out here in 2 days and say I just don't make nothing, well, then I'll know at that point, like, I could have done something different, and it's still worth it. I'm still able to shoot some good footage of this, and hopefully y'all will enjoy the video, and y'all give me a like, and y'all subscribe to the channel. So, and by the way, if you have not already done that, please ring the little notification bell and like it, share it, subscribe, and yeah, you'll get all the content that we put out. And if you have not seen any of our other videos, what this channel is about is just it's not just like tree work. It's not just you know, the everyday grind. That is a part of it, but it is really it's really a channel that is foundation is Christ, and I want to encourage guys and gals to get out there and hustle, but ultimately to do all things in Christ and through Christ, and have Christ in you, right? So that's really the big picture, is Christ, on which we stand. And so, you know, that is really what this channel is about. And so you'll find some videos that we're doing demos. You'll find videos where we're doing tree work, and just whatever kind of comes our way, right? That's what we're going to do, and we're going to do it with excellence. And so we're trying to, not just trying, but we're going out and we're being the salt and the light of the earth, and that's kind of our mission, our ministry, in a sense, is, you know, just do all things to the glory of God, and pray that people notice a difference in you, and that the Lord would get glory from all that you do, you know. But it's only by His strength that you do these things anyway. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's a little bit about what we do here, and so we're gonna get back to the video, and we're just kind of messing around at this point. We don't want to get too much stuff on the ground, so we're gonna take our time, and we want to be efficient, but we also want to do things right, and so just waiting on the dumpsters. But anyway, all right. Well, I'll see you in a bit. We are getting it going. The bathroom is no longer usable. All right, everyone, so here we are. We are getting to be halfway done with it. The teardown, I'll turn this around. The teardown part is always the easy, I mean, it's always the cleanup part. Like, once everything's on the ground, we're gonna have to get all this little stuff up and put in dumpsters, but it's going good. We filled up the first dumpster. This is a 20-yard dumpster. So it's going good. It's going good. It is roughly 10:30. Yep, it's 10:45. So I think we're gonna try to get 5 loads today. We're debating on whether or not we should get a 40-yard in here or not. So stay tuned. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, everything's going good. I'm gonna set the tripod up and just let y'all keep watching. All right, y'all. So we just got back from lunch, and we are 2/3 of the way done. So we had to do something different with the roll off. I had a guy bring a 20-yard roll off, and the dump fees here are just astronomical. For one, I'll let you watch this while I'm talking. So anyway, for one load, it was almost $800. $800. It was $780, and that was for one 20-yard roll off. And so we have another guy coming. Hopefully he'll be here by 3 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock right now. He's gonna deliver a 40-yard roll off, and they're doing that for $1,200. So that certainly seems like a lot better deal to me. I didn't know about that up front, but I do now. So yeah, I'm learning here. I mean, I originally was gonna haul all the loads with my dump trailer, and he's getting it. Man, this will all be done by 3 o'clock. We'll have nothing but piles here. But anyway, I was gonna do all the hauling with my dump trailer. 20-foot dump trailer, 3-foot walls, 7-foot wide. It was about 16 yards or so, and or close to it, if I'm not mistaken. And it just turned out cheaper to do it this way, to have the roll-offs, or so I thought. And so we'll see if we can get the rest of this in a 40-yard roll-off. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to or not. We may have to do another 20-yard. But so we'll see. Just stay tuned, and I'll let you know exactly how many loads it took. In my pricing, I had calculated around $3,000 worth of haul off. That's what I budgeted for the haul off of all the material. So we'll see where we are when we're done with the project, and yeah, we'll go from there. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we are on the 3rd dumpster. So the first one was a 20, 20 yard, and we just had one of these 40 yards picked up. So we filled it. They just picked it up and they dropped off this one. So this is what we have left. And I do not know if all that's going to go in that. And so right now we're sitting at $2,850 roughly. $2,850 in dump fees. And I was hoping to be around, no more than $3,000. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm turning this around, we'll give you a better look. Still a good bit here. We still got, that whole top. I'm thinking, I don't know. It's not looking good. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not over yet. See what happens. All right. Yeah. These containers or these dumpsters are around 22 feet long. And they're 8 foot, I think they're 8 foot wide, and they're 8 foot tall, if I'm not mistaken. All right, y'all, so here we are. We got this little pile behind me, and we are racing to get the rest of that in that green dumpster. We've been waiting on the guy to pick up this roll-off all day, and I really don't want to take that stuff in my dump trailer. So he's trying to put as much as he can in that roll-off before he takes it. So I think it's gonna work out. Yeah, this has been quite the project. So there used to be a house right here, or right there. Now there is no house. It was roughly 1,200 square foot home. Yeah, roughly 1,200 square foot, and I had no clue of how long it would really take to demo that, and I really didn't have much of a clue on how much it would cost. But once again, I just kind of I did a rough calculation of how many loads it was going to take, and called the landfill and see how much they charge and whatnot per load. and I had come up with about $3,000 worth of haul off. So the thing that really stunk about this job is that not only do they charge by the yardage, but they also charge by the tonnage. So it's kind of weird. Like back in East Texas, where I'm from, when you went to the dump, they charge by the yardage, and the yardage only. It didn't matter the weight. But here, apparently, it matters both ways. And anyway, so that kind of stinks, because I've been overloaded every roll off, and so that kind of bit me in the butt some. And so instead of spending $3,000 in the haul off, we're closer to $4,000, right? Yeah, we're almost $4,000 in haul off. So that kind of stinks. That kind of eats into your profit, but it's all right. At the end of the day, the job is done. The job was done efficiently. The job was done safely. All the equipment is good. Everything turned out good. So very, very thankful on that. So the original price on this job was for $8,500, yeah, I mean, I'm able to make, at the end of the day, after paying, I paid my son, paid one other helper, and then the two guys that brought the equipment. They had the skid steer and the excavator, the mini excavator, after paying everybody, I think I'm gonna be putting about $1,900, $1,800 to $1,900 in my pocket. So no complaints there. I've demoed stuff. I just never demoed a complete house, so I didn't know how that was gonna go. But yeah, everything went great. Y'all, I videoed this because one, it's cool. I think it's cool. But two, this is part of my encouragement to y'all. Know your limits, obviously, know your limits, but don't be afraid to get into something that you don't know. I'm not saying that you're gonna win every time. You don't. I mean, it's a risk. You are taking a risk. Like, I was taking a risk by doing this job, and if I was just a couple more loads off, then I would have made nothing on this job, and a little bit more over that, then I would have been in the negative. I would have had to pay out of my pocket to do this job. And that's never any good. But sometimes it just happens that way. It's not something that we hope for, but we do learn by it, and it can be a good teacher. So these mistakes can in a sense pay off in the long run. So yeah, I just encourage you, like, like whenever I started doing tree work, I didn't know what I was doing, and I got out there and I just started doing it and started watching people and learning and watching videos and things like that, like this right here. And I've done this, and so but I did it, just jumped out there. Even with these YouTube videos, I've like before I started doing it, I've never done it. I just jumped out and started doing it, and hopefully you get better at what you're doing, or you just find out that you don't like it and you're not making a living, you're not able to make a living at it or whatever. But hopefully you enjoy what you're doing and you get better at it. But it all starts, you know, somewhere and somehow. So I just want to encourage you once again, get up, get out, and just, you know, I'm not just saying make it happen, but get up, get out, and hustle, and just whatever you find yourself doing, do it unto the Lord. So God bless y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We're just kind of tidying things up, turn this around for you. And so this is a side view. It's a gone. And oh, sorry. And this was the original view, like where I had my camera set up. So there you have it. There you have it. House was right here, and there's no house no more. So y'all can do this. You can do this. If I can do this, y'all can do this. So hey, God bless y'all. Once again, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you have not, once again, like, share, subscribe, ring the little notification bell, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.